Ahoy YouTube, it's Cindy and the Shipwrecked Pirate, and in this video I'm back at the comic book store and I'm going to show you my Amazing Spider-Man CGC collection. Stay tuned and let's check it out. Cheers. Alright YouTube, let's kick it off with the annuals. And let's start with annual number 21 of Amazing Spider-Man. It's a 9.8 white pages. Next one is Amazing Spider-Man annual number 16. This is the first appearance of Monica Rambeau, 9.6. My favorite annual, Amazing Spider-Man annual number 1. Everybody knows this is the first appearance of the Sinister Six. This is one of my most prized CGC books. Alright, now we're done with the annuals. Going to move on to the latest series, and I'm going to show you a couple books that look very similar. Here is the second print, and here is the first print. Amazing Spider-Man number 55. This is the Patrick Gleason. Very iconic cover. I love it to death. I had to have them both. So I do have all the other ones. They're just not graded yet. Next up we have Amazing Spider-Man number 24. This is the splatter variant. I couldn't find one that I felt like buying raw, so I just bought a graded one. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 2. This is one of the few yellow labels that I have in my Amazing Spider-Man collection. This one is signed by Ryan Ottley. I actually picked this up here locally within the comic community in my area. Everybody loves this one. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 800, Shattered Comics variant. This is the homage to Amazing Spider-Man 300. Fantastic book. Love it. Another really awesome book for the art is Amazing Spider-Man number 797. This is a Dell'Otto cover. I had to have it. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 796, another Virgin cover with the Amazing Spider-Man CGC background. I love it. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 31. This is the Capcom versus Marvel versus Capcom variant with, what is that guy? Dead Rising from Xbox. It's very cool. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 25. This is the Venomized variant. Another one of those books that are, just awesome to have. Alright, now we're getting into some fun ones. This is a Midtown Comic exclusive variant of Amazing Spider-Man number 1.1. This is a really cool book. Another one of my yellow labels. This is Amazing Spider-Man 651. This one is signed by the artist Mark Brooks. Awesome artist. I love it. I love all the Tron variants. I have a few of them. I don't have them all, but I have a few of them. But this is my favorite. Next up we have a Dynamic Forces. I purchased this back in 2011. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 650. It kind of pairs nicely with the 651 I have with the Tron cover, but I really like this. And it also has the Dynamic Forces and the certificate with it as well. This one is my favorite comic book of all time. If my house was on fire and I had saved everyone, and the dogs, and the cats, and the fish. This is the one book I'd probably run back in for if I had to pick one. It is Amazing Spider-Man number 638. This is the convention, Canada Convention Expo variant, signed by Stan Lee and the artist, what is it, Greg Capullo. This is by far one of, it is my only Stan Lee signature in my entire collection, and it is something that I hold above everything else in my collection. But next up, got another yellow label. This one's just a fun one. This is Amazing Spider-Man 528, excuse me. 528, this is the Spider-Ham variant, is also signed by the artist and the writer. Just the artist and the, the artist and the writer. Yeah, awesome. And then I have I have a counterpart to that. It is the sketch version of that, also in 9.4. Both just books I picked up when I was younger because I liked them. All right, this one is another really amazing book. This is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, number 36. This is the black cover newsstand commemorative 9/11 book. It's another one of those books that's pretty up there. It means a lot to me. I've had it for a long time. And then on that note, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, number 1 to go with it. It's got a really cool wraparound cover. And next up we have Amazing Spider-Man number 434. I believe this one shared a variant cover with, what was it, for the Identity Crisis? Amazing Ricochet. Awesome. This is also another really cool book. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 400. This is the Death of Aunt May. This is the white die-cut cover. It is one of 10,000 books, and it is graded at a 9.6. Next up, I have Amazing Spider-Man number 345. Everybody recognizes these books. These are some Carnage variants, or Carnage appearances. Cletus Cassidy in this one. Amazing Spider-Man 344. It's another Cletus Cassidy appearance. 9.6. White pages. Alright. Amazing Spider-Man number 327. Cool Magneto cover. Another one of those books that I couldn't find raw at a reasonable shape, so I just bought a graded one. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 316. This is the first full Venom cover. 9.6, awesome book. Not much more I can say about it. Amazing Spider-Man number 302 in 9.4. This is another book I was missing, and I couldn't find it in a reasonable shape, so I bought a graded one. Alright, everybody knows this book. Amazing Spider-Man number 300. This is probably the second or third Amazing Spider-Man book that I ever purchased graded. I bought this in 2006, I believe, or 2007, somewhere in that time period. And that's when I first started getting into CGC books, and we'll get to my very first CGC book here in just a minute. Here is my very first 9.8. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 299. I bought this back in 05, I believe, 06. One of my favorite books because it is my very first 9.8. Do you remember your first 9.8? Put it down in the comment below if you do. Amazing Spider-Man 298. This is 9.4. This was also in the lines of some of the first few CGC books I bought for my Amazing Spider-Man collection. And, you know, if you got those ones, you got to have this one. This is Amazing Spider-Man 252, also in 9.2. Some of the very first Amazing Spider-Man books was this one as well. And to go with those, you have to have these. I have Marvel Team Up number 141 in a 9.6. This also shares the first appearance with the symbiote suit, as well as Secret Wars number 8. First appearance of the black costume in a CGC 9.8. White pages too. Stick around for the second part of this video. Cheers. As I continue showing my books, we're down to the second half. Let's go. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 248. This is the collector's, the Spider-Man collector's edition. So it's got the kid who collects Spider-Man. I love it. 9.6 white pages. This is the very first comic I had graded by CGC. Only because the next book in this line is the very first CGC book I ever purchased in my entire life. But the first book that I sent off to CGC was this one right here. And I only wanted to match my other one. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 239 in a 9.2 white pages. And this is the first this is the first CGC. Fuck. And this is the very first CGC book I ever purchased for my Amazing Spider-Man collection. It is Amazing Spider-Man number 238. This is my very first Amazing Spider-Man slab in my entire collection. This one is the one that started it all. So to put that into perspective, I have probably 50 or 60 Amazing Spider-Man slabs, easily over 100 slabs just in my own personal collection, and then that's just from over the years of collecting. But this is the one that started it all. Next up, Spider-Man number 200. Now, all of the rest of these are all below 200 or 200 and below. I have about 20 or 30 of them left, so let's get into them. Yeah, everybody knows this book. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 129. If you didn't watch my unboxing video, I cried. It was worth it. This book is it means the world to me. It really does. And you know, just like other collectors out there, you know, you put additional value into the things that you love, and this is one of the things that I love. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 122. This is the death of Gwen Stacy. Excuse me, the death of Green Goblin. This one is a 9.2 white pages. Oh, excuse me, off-white to white pages. And to follow that up is Amazing Spider-Man number 121. This is the death of Gwen Stacy. This book has the old CGC label. This has the old CGC label. I'm considering potentially cracking and pressing this book. It looks like it could get a grade bump, but that is for another time. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 114, 9.0. This is just a filler book that I needed for my collection. Alright, everybody loves this one. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 101. This one I purchased a few years ago before the craze, and I'm very happy that I have it in my collection. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 100. This is also a 9.2. If you had noticed, quite a few of my grails and keys are all 9.2s in some of these Bronze Age books that I love. Alright, next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 93. Yeah, just another filler book for my collection. Oh, it's the first appearance of Arthur Stacy. Alright then. Alright, everybody loves and knows this book. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 50. In a 6.0, this one has cream to off-white pages. I want to say I paid around $500 for this book a few years back, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. I love the cover, the way it presents. It's very nice. Makes me really happy. Alright, next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 32 in an 8.5. Off-white pages. And this is the second appearance of Dr. Curt Connors. Awesome. Alright, getting lower. Here is number 28. This is the first appearance of Molten Man at a 6.5. White pages, wow. Awesome. And Amazing Spider-Man number 27. This was an upgrade book. This one, I believe, yeah. This actually is one I won from Reggie Collects, I think a year or so ago. I had it in a lower grade. I won this, and then I took that lower grade and I gave it to another Amazing Spider-Man collector who needed it. It was awesome. Just paying it forward, if you will. Alright, now we got Amazing Spider-Man number 26. This is the first appearance of Patch and Crime Master in a 6.0, off-white pages. Well, and what do you know? Number 25, first cameo of Mary Jane Watson in a 6.5, off-white pages. Another awesome, awesome book. Love this book. Love the yellows. Alright, we're coming down to the home run. Home stretch here. Amazing Spider-Man number 24 in a 7.5. Cream to off-white pages, but still really high grade. Especially from a book coming from 1963. It's awesome. 1965, excuse me. Alright guys, this 20 and below. Starting with number 20, it is Amazing Spider-Man number 20, 7.5, off-white to white pages. One of the most expensive books I purchased in the last couple years, but I'm happy to have it in my collection, and it's never going to go anywhere. Amazing Spider-Man number 19 in a 7.5, off-white to white pages. And number 18, 7.0, cream to off-white pages. I think this is the first appearance of Ned Leeds. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great book. And then if you saw my CGC unboxing video, you will see the rest of these, because these are 20 and lower, but for those who haven't, I'll show them again. Amazing Spider-Man number 12 and a 5.0. These are the ones I actually purchased from this store last year and had them graded this year. Amazing Spider-Man number 10 in a 4.0. White pages, actually. And the reason why I got a 4.0 is because it's actually missing a chunk right down here in the bottom. If it wasn't for that, it probably would have gotten a much nicer grade. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 9 in a 5.0 white pages. First appearance of Electro. Amazing key issue to have in your Spider-Man collection if you don't have it. Then again, number 8, Amazing Spider-Man number 8, 7.0 off-white to white pages. I just love these bright yellow covers from the 60s and 70s. They're amazing. They're so striking. All right, down to the last 3 books. Some of them you may have seen, one of them you may not have seen. So let's get to it. Amazing Spider-Man number 7 in a 6.0. Off-white to white pages. Another second appearance of Vulture. Awesome book. Love the colors on this book. All right, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 6. 5.5 off-white to white pages. It's amazing book. First appearance of the Lizard. Just a great add to my collection. And then the last book that I'm going to show you today is Amazing Spider-Man number 5 in a 6.0 off-white pages. Just an incredible collection. I'm literally only missing 7 books, and I'll be done with my 8 if you consider, if you count Amazing Fantasy 15, but that's another story. But 7 books, and I'll be done with Amazing Spider-Man. Those books are number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 13, number 14, and number 15. Then I'll be done. So going into 2022, I'm going to refocus my collecting and narrow it down a little bit more to work on getting those last remaining books. If you stuck this far in the video, please hit that thumbs up and share and subscribe this if you can. Have a wonderful day and get your own treasures. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.